part of it is our exchange rate is always going to be against an imported product. So so the exchange rate's always against international guys. And then the third one is that I would venture to say that our manufacturers here that have done radios and communicators been doing so for quite a long time, so they know what they're doing. I've been to some of their factories and they switched on. Hey, it's proper production line stuff. It's automated stuff. They've got latest technology in terms of pick and place machines, all that kind of stuff. So
really,
it's not like you're going in somewhere and there's 500 workers and everybody's sitting with a soldering iron doing this by hand. It's a proper world class production line that a lot of these manufacturers have got. I've been fortunate enough to be in some of the manufacturers overseas, in Israel and in Europe and in the States. And I think these much smaller scale, but in terms of the tech and how they crank their kit out, they're right there. Eh?
Wow. Okay. Very interesting. So if if these international guys decided that South Africa was a market that they wanted to target aggressively, then what they really could do is just dumb down the product offering effectively, so that they can be competitive from a pricing perspective, and actually compete in the SA market.
Think about this. This is also public knowledge. So, two local manufacturers, Impro and InHep IDS, both of them locally manufactured, locally owned, arguably in their space, dominate and are leaders. Both have been acquired by Assa Abloy. ET Electronics, local business, also arguably in its space where it's positioned, market leader. They manufacture gate motors and remotes. Acquired by NICE, the Italian manufacturer NICE. Carme NICE. They're world. They're a monster. I think 20-30 billion euro business.
Oh, okay.
Centurion Systems, which is the market leader in South Africa that does gate motors. Just been acquired by FARC, FAAC, also an Italian manufacturer, also a world dominator. So you've got all these South African manufacturers that have, in their own right, dominated their parts of the market. Those four businesses have all over the past sort of 2 years been acquired by international giants. So,
and is that because are these internationals looking for a local footprint, or is it because these are, I don't know, they want to acquire the technology, that we're doing something different in South Africa?
Yeah, I think they want to acquire the technology, the efficiencies out of the manufacture here. China's not that cheap to manufacture in anymore, and hasn't been for quite some time. And China's far away as well. So if you're moving equipment into the rest of the world, and from what I understand, there's no talk of closing those factories down. So I think one can read quite a lot into those acquisitions on their own.
Yeah, I'm going to try and find those data points. It's very useful.
Yeah, it'll be public knowledge. I mean, FARC, Carmen NICE, and Assa Abloy are all public businesses. So.
Okay, I'm going to get that. Okay, yeah, sure. That's really interesting. I know we're reaching the end of our hour. I forgot to ask you what you're currently doing. Are you?
So I'm the business development director for
security.
Probably number 2 in the country.